Alright, back over at the grinder. Alright, so I marked the plate here. I want to change this curve a little bit right through here. So I made a little mark right here. I'm going to try to duplicate that on the grinder here and come up with something that's pretty close to what I want. So we see how that comes out. I took that hump out and lowered it down a little bit here. Should follow the belt a little better. I ground it until it was flat up against this edge right here. Alright, so now I got to work on this edge a little bit. I dug in a little bit in my corner over here. Right here, but we'll open out with a file. I'm all full of chips again. I'm full of junk. Not chips, but grinding grit. Plus this warmed up. Close enough. Alright, the other thing we need is a couple 5/16 set screws. Let's go see if we can find anything over here in my drawers. Nope. Nope. There we go. So we're looking for coarse thread 5/16. That's relatively short. This looks like a 3/8. These are way on the long side. These are 1/4 inch. These look like 5/16, but I think these are metric. Yeah, see how they don't match? Metric crap. Don't know how I got those, but it happens, I guess. There we go. That's the length we're looking for right there. And see how they got that little button right there in the center? That's what we want for our mark. Okay, there we go. Marking device. If they're too short, the next one up is going to be these, which is way too long. Okay, there we go. Get over here. All right, we're going to work on this a little bit now because somebody butchered it. I don't know who that could have been that did that. That goes right there so we don't lose them. All right. So just like before, we got to do a little filing. Everybody's going to get dizzy with the sight show going around, right? Okay, so we got to make this a little bit smoother. So let's see. I think I'm going to take the deburring tool and knock off the heavy stuff here. You can't see a damn thing when I do that. I'm going to tell you this doesn't work too good on curves. There. It doesn't work too good on curves. Works good on straights though. Okay. Still kind of rough. Alright, where's my curved half moon file. Half moon file. Ooh, still feels rough. Still feel the edge on there. When you grind it, make pressure. Drop the surface down. See how chip just came off? Okay, I can see what I can do about this angle coming down here. It's hard to detail things that are compound curves like this. The big thing is your ankle is going to rub on this. You actually want a pretty long radius on this, as much as you can get. You want to carry it down so it's even. On this side, you want to have clearance to your belt. Radius on the inside. You're looking at it from top, so you want to make it look pretty. Trying to make it just a radius all the way. It's not a flat edge on it. Okay, looks pretty good. Chips are in the way. Get out of my way. Making a mess on the floor. Darn it. It sticks to my foot. Or my fingers, I mean. It was over there. Okay, now we're going to take our sandpaper here. A nice straight edge to it. Give you those file marks that we just put in there. So you know it's a handmade part. You're not going to get this detail on a crappy ass milling machine stamp out press thing that makes a million of them at a time. Until this is handmade. There you go, nice smooth edge. After I blast it, it'll be super clean. On the bottom, doesn't have to be as pronounced, but making it similar finish would be nice. Doesn't have to be quite as much because you're not going to see it really unless the bike's upside down. It's probably not as important when it's upside down. It'd be a problem if you're looking at the bottom of the bike. Okay, and then we'll just do the same sanding deal on that again. This is 180 grit paper, so it's cutting, but it's not super fine either. Alright. Looks pretty good. Blow it off. Alright, let's see how it works. Now let's see, I can deburr that hole on the inside. Done now. Okay, let's see how this works. I'll go in very easily. Get my little pliers to help on the assembly part. Finding lots of uses for these new pliers they sent me. Seems to be working pretty good so far. I haven't broken yet. Multiple uses, it looks like. And the closer we get to the surface, the better location mark we'll get. Alright, so I got about one turn out. Do it again on this one. Okay, pretty equal. Okay, now it's just a matter of putting it on there and giving a couple of hits. Now let's see if I take this and move it, put a line out this way, I can kind of see where it's at. Kind of a reference to where it is. Yep, I can see that. It's a lot easier without knowing how to deal with those nuts. Stuff it in here. Going through the time doesn't seem to be the answer though. No. Spend all your time trying to get the one start and fighting the other one. Yeah. One at a time is probably the way to go on that one. Looks a lot better with that edge on there. You get it just where you want it because this is where it's going to stay. So I'm going to make a decision on how much of a lip we're going to have on this thing. Right now we are a little bit above the top here. See the gap? See the gap? See the gap? So it's a little bit higher on this side, but it's pretty even. Not too bad. Could go down just a little bit. That looks pretty even to me. Yep. Looks pretty straight. Okay, it's nice there. It's up a little bit higher than I had it before. It's up higher because of the way this is high over here, so it's actually a little bit high in the back, I think. I'd rather lower it just a little bit. Damn light off, see better. I did not want to lower it all. And they're removed. That looks better to me. Alright, that looks pretty good there. I'll throw it on the trash, I might need that one day. Okay, so there's our gap on that. Gap there. Looks pretty even. Feels pretty even on the back lip. It's actually slightly lower in the back than the front, but that's okay because it comes into it. I like that. Looks pretty good. Okay, so I know the bolt screws right about where that bolt hole is about where it's going to be. I didn't mark top to bottom, so I don't know what top to bottom is, but we can see that part. Probably turn the light on. Somewhere in there. I think it's way over here. Here's how you tell. It's right there. So if you hit right on that peen mark, you're going to be pretty close. And it's behind the peen, see? At that height. Okay. So. Got a good idea where to hit it. There's my hammer right here. I have foot room in here would be nice. No room. Okay, so we're right there. Right there. So it's going to be right there. Nice mark. Good mark.